Good morning. Once again, it is Sunday. I'm feeling rather ambitious today. It is still the last day of November 2025. And in case you didn't know, that's going to change tomorrow, not today. And it's a church day. Got church. Maybe an hour and 40 minutes. We'll be heading out that door. Hopefully, we'll get there on time. And I'll have more videos to do when I get back. And I haven't done it yet. Might do it this morning before church. Going to jump into another devotional book because I have a lot of work to do. I don't even know if I'm going to get through all the Januaries and all the devotional books I have. And if I do, will I get through the Februaries? I don't know. Do you know how much work this is to do all this stuff? And I don't even get many views. But you know what? Part of me does it for myself so that I get something out of it. And, I'm coming up to 3,000 videos on my YouTube channel for devotionals, not including my other two channels, which I do need to start adding more videos to them. Because people who are regular viewers over there, they probably think, man, is this guy still alive or what? Because I barely add to it. Just another iron I need to put in the fire of things I want to do. This is the Our Daily Bread devotional collection. And now, this moment, this is January the 19th, called Ready for Glory. I was just thinking to myself, if I start rambling and going around in circles, I'm going to start sounding like Kamala Harris. And boy, do I never not want to do that. That woman can talk for 1 hour straight, and you can still not have a clue what she's talking about, and you can't follow anything she says. You can follow her so far, and then it's like you're walking, and then you just go, and that's it. It's like, all right, why did I just listen for the last 10 minutes? What did I just hear? Right? And I intend never to be that way. Philippians 1, 12 through 21. That's where we're going to read. It's kind of dark over here. I don't know why my lights don't shine through. Maybe the TV is blocking some of the light. Hope you like the new backdrop here. I think it looks so much better now. Don't know why I didn't do it sooner than this, but I waited till Thanksgiving 2025 to take the blinds down. The blinds have been removed from my eyes. All right, let's see. It says that we're going to read in Philippians 1, 12 through 23, which we're going to do, but it also has Psalm 116, verse 15 quoted here. Let's see. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. That will preach, especially for the end times that we're approaching. Man. All right, verses 12 through 13 in Philippians chapter 1. Hope you're there. Follow along. To live as Christ. But I want you to know, brothers, that the things which happened to me, Paul says, have resulted in advancing the gospel, so that my imprisonments in Christ have become known throughout the entire palace guard. That's the Roman palace guard, I believe he's talking about, because Rome was in control back then. And to all the rest, and a great many of the brothers in the Lord, having become confident because of my incarcerations, have dared to speak the word without fear. Some indeed are preaching Christ out of envy and strife, and some also from goodwill. The former preach Christ out of contention, not sincerely, intending to add trouble to my circumstance. But the latter preach out of love, knowing that I am appointed for the defense of the gospel. What then? Only that in every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is preached, and in this I rejoice. Indeed, I will rejoice, for I know that through your prayer and the support of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, this will result in my deliverance. Accordingly, it is my earnest expectation and my hope that I shall be ashamed in nothing, but that with all boldness, as always, so now also, Christ will be magnified in my body, whether it be in life or death. For to me to continue living is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I am to live on in the flesh, this will mean fruitful labor for me. Yet I do not know what I shall choose. I am in a difficult position between the two, having a desire to depart and to be with Christ, which is far better. Nevertheless, to remain in the flesh is more needful for your sake. All right, I read an extra verse there. I hope you don't mind. I don't think that you will. All right, our author today is Dennis Fisher. Hello, Dennis. Don't know when you wrote this, probably years ago now, but we're reading it. On March 1st, 1981, preacher and Bible commentator D. Martin Lloyd-Jones lay on his deathbed. Now, this is called Ready for Glory. Keep that in mind. From 1939 to 1968, he had served as the pastor of London's Westminster Chapel. Now, at the end of his life, Lloyd-Jones had lost the ability to speak, indicating that he did not want any more prayers for his recovery. He wrote on a piece of paper, "Do not hold me back from glory." Because life is precious, it can be hard to let our loved ones go when the time comes for them to depart this earth and go to heaven. And yet God has set a time when he plans to call us home. Psalm 116:15 tells us, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints." Could it be because he calls them into his presence? I don't know. Perhaps. That's me asking. It's not in the devotional. When Paul saw that death was near, he was encouraged by what awaited him in heaven. "Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing." 2 Timothy 4:8. No matter where Christians are in life's journey, their destination is to be with Christ, which is far better. Philippians 1:23. This should give us confidence in facing life's challenges and should offer comfort when other believers leave us for that glorious home Christ has prepared. Spur, S-P-E-R, said, "The glories of heaven await all those who believe in God's Son. The trials of this life will fade when we see the heavenly one." Life's greatest joy is the sure hope of heaven. I hate to say this of myself, but in recent years I've told people, the world's getting worse, and as much as I want to go to heaven, there's still so many souls to grab up and take. We want to depopulate hell, right? Which I still want to do. But as I see the world getting uglier, the scales sort of tip toward the other way, where it's like, you know what, I'm even more anxious to go home now. And that's a rabbit hole that I'm not going to go down. Perhaps it's going to be a video, I don't know. But it won't be on a devotional. God bless you guys. Pray for me. I do have a project I want to start next year, so it includes devotionals. So please pray for that God will give me the wisdom and direction and knowledge of what to do. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Our Daily Bread devotional collection, and I shall see you in the next video.